Visit our website to subscribe and download our app. Watch One Caribbean Television anytime, anywhere, live or on demand on your TV, phone, tablet, or computer.
Judge best news in the UP. WZMQ 19 News.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Blakely. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, powerful, deadly storms in lower Michigan last night. At least 5 people dead, and Governor Whitmer declares a state of emergency. The damage done across hundreds of miles from Grand Rapids all the way to Detroit. Plus, we're continuing our Back to School series and the need in many UP school districts for more bus drivers. How one superintendent says his district is working to solve the problem. And rise and shine, how these high school seniors are getting a head start on the school year. Your 19 News starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
It's kind of been a tale of two weather stories today, We've seen some sunshine and humidity, we've seen some heavy rain, and now we're back to sunshine.
Yeah, and parts of the lower portion of the Upper Peninsula saw some heavy thunderstorms pushing through with very gusty winds up to 40 miles an hour and some hail about ½ an inch. But most of that has cleared out. We'll take a look after the break. We are cooling down as we've got a cold front pushing in. We could see some frost even on Sunday morning, and then we're expecting sunny and dry conditions this weekend, so make sure you get out and take advantage of that. Today, though, we saw a high of 79 degrees. Your 7-day outlook coming up.
Thank you very much, Ariane. At least 5 people died in lower Michigan as a series of tornadoes and severe storms ripped through parts of lower Michigan last night. A woman and 2 children died in a fatal collision in the storm when their vehicle hydroplaned and hit another car on a wet road. Governor Gretchen Whitmer declared a state of emergency in parts of lower Michigan today. Roads were flooded, trees were ripped from their roots all the way from Detroit to Grand Rapids and everywhere in between. The National Weather Service confirmed at least 4 tornadoes touched down across the state between Thursday evening and early Friday, with the strongest being an EF1 tornado in Kent County, which packed winds of 110 miles per hour.
When you think about the power outages, when you think about the flooding, when you think about the downed trees on power lines, when you think about the debris that's out here, the flooding in a number of communities, they've really been hit hard.
Over 220,000 customers were still without power this afternoon, according to DTE. A man is dead after a crash and car fire in Iron County last night. Michigan State Police say it happened around 8:30 on Channing Road in Mansfield Township. A passing driver reported the crash and told police the vehicle was fully engulfed in flames. That driver attempted to pull the other driver from their vehicle while first responders were on the way. The 60-year-old man was taken to UP Health System Marquette, where he later died of his injuries. His name has not yet been released. Escanaba Public Safety fire crews quickly extinguished a large fire at an industrial business in Escanaba late this morning. EPS says it happened around 11:25 at A&L Iron and Metal. An officer on patrol in the area noticed thick black smoke coming from around the business's vicinity. The officer found it was coming from a pile of scrap metal behind the business. Firefighters quickly put out the fire with no injuries. We're continuing our Back to School series tonight. We've heard from a few school administrators this week that they're starting the school year fully staffed, but many are also still expressing the need for more bus drivers. Some UP districts are saying finding drivers in the area can be difficult with scheduling and wages, but many have enough regular bus drivers. They're now more worried about substitute drivers who typically drive athletic teams, class field trips, and other extracurricular activities. Escanaba superintendent says he saw this coming and chose to adjust the district's bus driver wages ahead of time.
4 years ago, 3-4 years ago, really stopped and took a look at how we structured our bus driver wages and benefits, and even before the shortage that we experience now really kicked in, we made the conscious decision that we just had to be more competitive.
Coming up tonight at 11:10 Central, we'll hear from other school districts on their approach to recruiting substitute teachers and bus drivers. Some students in Dickinson County are breaking back into their school routine before the break of dawn. WZMQ's Iron Mountain Bureau reporter Amy Doyle shows us.
Two high schools who are rivals on the football field are now sharing a common student milestone. A new class tradition is emerging among seniors at Iron Mountain and Kingsford school districts to commemorate the last first day of school, and it all happens before daybreak. A senior at Iron Mountain explains how she and her class are going to go back to the place where all the school memories began.
The senior sunrise is the day of school, so you go to where you went to elementary school. So we'd go to North, and then we'd wake up really early first day of school, go watch the sunrise with everyone in your class, kind of like a last memory before you start school.
Kingsford's class of 2024 is a first to incorporate the senior sunrise. Inspired by a growing trend, the class is bringing their own ideas.
We're gonna get at the field probably a half an hour before the sunrise, and with like blankets and like some food, stuff like that. TikTok influences a lot of things.
Class president and student council president Adelaide McRoberts says she got the idea from social media and from friends, then pitched it to the school principal during a council meeting.
When the class of 2023 were seniors, I've seen a lot of like TikToks and Pinterest ideas about it, and we wanted to be really inclusive with our class and try to do as many things as a class, considering that we're seniors.
Some students have never heard of the new rite of passage. Still, some look forward to making the sunrise a lasting memory for underclassmen.
Like senior prank day, but other than that, I've never even heard of senior sunrise. If duty calls, I'll show up.
That would be great if other classes can follow this, because I think it would be really fun, a fun way to start off the school year.
I think it will be a good core memory for all of us.
Kingsford seniors will host their sunrise Sunday morning, 5 a.m. on the Flivver football field. Iron Mountain seniors will host their sunrise on their actual first day of school, Wednesday morning, right here at North Elementary, where all their Mountaineer memories began. Amy Doyle, WZMQ 19 News, Iron Mountain.
North Elementary's open house for students early kindergarten through 4th grade will be on Monday at 4 p.m. Central Time in the North Gym. Your first warning weather forecast is coming up after this break. Plus, if it seems a bug has been going around, you're right. How to stay healthy, as doctors say another round of COVID is sweeping across the country. And later, the show goes on, rain or shine. We're live again in Marquette's Lower Harbor Park for the annual Harbor Fest with a look at tonight's performances. We're back in 2 minutes.
19 News is brought to you by Dan Perkins Construction.
When you put on a product this nice, you want to sing it from the rooftops. You know my roof's good looking, will last the rest of your life. Each day I go to work thinking, you know we're doing this right. Buy a roof for me and I think you'll see you'll be happy as a gherkin. 'Cause we do it right and we're really polite. Take it from me, Dan Perkins. You try rhyming something with Perkins.
Hello to you, I'm Gail King.
I'm Tony DeCopel. And I'm Nate Burleson.
This is us. We're all here to wake up your mornings to help make sense of the latest overnight developments.
What you can expect from your day before you head out the door. You'll also hear directly from the biggest newsmakers in America.
And you'll see the best group of journalists in the business with exclusive reporting and breaking overnight news.
That's a lot. Watch CBS Mornings right here on your new CBS affiliate in the Upper Peninsula. That's WZMQ 19.
Here's your WZMQ CBS This is Home Community Calendar. WZMQ 19 News, live and local news, first warning weather, exclusive interviews. Named Best Newscast by the Michigan Association of Broadcasters. Make the switch to WZMQ 19 News. Watch WZMQ 19 News at your convenience, always streaming free on viewit.com. Now, WZMQ 19 News First Warning Weather with Ariane Stasek.
Temperatures right now in that 60 to 75 degree range. Right now in Marquette, 66 degrees. We've had some sprinkles, but it's looking to be a little bit dry at the moment in case you want to head down to Harbor Fest at the Lower Harbor going on until Saturday. Our weekend outlook, we've got some strong waves on Lake Superior, especially in Marquette and Elgin counties. Definitely a high swim risk there for our Saturday. We are possibly going to see some frost on Sunday morning as our temperatures take a look here on Saturday evening, 35 to 50 degrees. It's going to be very chilly, especially in that west interior, but mostly dry sunshine. Dry sunshine, yeah, this weekend. So like I said, Elgin and Marquette counties, those waves could be anywhere from 3 to 6 feet, especially along that Marquette County shoreline. So just a heads up on that. And yes, we've seen some thunderstorms, very strong thunderstorms down in Wisconsin. Just a heads up in case you're headed in that direction for these counties going until 5:30 Central Time this evening with that hail and very gusty winds. So let's take a look at what we are seeing over the radar here. Like I said, some strong storms mostly in the southern part of the UP. Take a look here along that Wisconsin border and Lake Michigan as it's made its way to the south. Luckily, we didn't see as drastic conditions as downstate saw yesterday evening, but as we take a closer look, current conditions, most of those heavy storms down in Menominee County may be making their way from Delta into South Schoolcraft County. So just a heads up on that as well. And as we make our way into this Friday evening, we could expect another batch up north there, getting into our 7 o'clock hour here as things kind of clear out. A little bit of scattered showers over in the east. Cloudy conditions to start our Saturday before things clear out around midday. We'll have another batch of clouds moving in the afternoon on Sunday, but other than that, it's going to be really sunny and fairly warm considering we are starting to see fall conditions. So 2-day outlook this evening, we could see some showers and thunderstorms as we make our way into Friday night, but down at that Harbor Fest on Saturday, we'll clear up for gradually sunny skies and that high expected to be around 62 degrees. So make sure you are prepared for brisk conditions. Tonight, those lows 50 to about 60 degrees, most of us in that 50 degree range though. And then we've got Crystal Falls is having Humongous Fungus Festival. That started today. They have a huge rummage sale. And then tomorrow, all kinds of activities going around, a parade at 10 a.m. And for that Saturday, we'll expect lots of sunshine, things clearing out for the night, and it should be a lovely day for that. Tomorrow, our highs in that 50 to 60 degree range like we have talked about, maybe even up to, 60 to 70 degree range. Our 7-day outlook for Marquette, we are drying up, less likely showers on Monday.
Thank you very much, Ariane. COVID-19 numbers are ticking up nationwide, and that includes hospitalizations. Outbreaks forced school closures in Kentucky and Texas already. Michael George takes a look at the numbers and how to protect yourself.
Instead of handing out homework, multiple school districts in Kentucky are handing out COVID tests.
A lot of them are testing positive that we don't know about, but the ones we do know about, it's a significant number for McGoffin County.
Schools closed in at least 2 counties in Kentucky, as well as a small district in Texas, with students and staff out sick.
It was a no-brainer that it was in the best interest of keeping everyone safe.
The number of COVID cases is edging up nationwide. Hospitalizations jumped more than 21% in 1 week this month.
Hospitalizations are up because COVID transmission is up, but who's actually getting sick enough to end up in the hospital? It's the elderly. So really, people 70 and up are driving most of that, almost the entire increase that we're seeing in hospitalizations right now.
A Hollywood studio and some academic and hospital settings are requiring masks again. Health officials say while that's not expected to become a widespread practice, high-risk individuals may want to consider wearing one. Updated COVID boosters will be available mid-September, once the FDA signs off and the CDC sets eligibility guidelines. The annual flu shot is out now and best taken in October. You can get both at the same time. Experts say if you do test positive for COVID, the best practice still stands.
If you're able to stay home until you test negative on a rapid test for COVID, that would be the ideal.
The CDC expects this trending uptick to continue into the fall.
Another thing to note, the upcoming boosters are no longer provided for free by the government. Most insurance plans are required to cover the full costs of vaccines without co-pays, but you can also check with your employer, or if you're uninsured, look for free public health options. Our 19 News Insights is on the way next, and we're speaking with a physician assistant with Aspirus Health about other ways to keep your kids healthy as they head back to school soon. That conversation is 2 minutes away.
Shop our huge selection of Amish crafted dining room sets at Kirkish Furniture in Houghton. Browse our large in-stock collection and customize with a special order with 1-year no-interest financing available, plus free delivery. Shop Kirkish Furniture today.
Range Bank's annual school supply drive is here again. Help make a difference in local schools by donating school supplies to any Range Bank location. Introducing the Range Bank School Spirit Debit Card. Since 2015, Range Bank has donated over $60,000 to local schools through this program. Proudly display your school's logo on your debit card. For a list of participating schools, visit rangebank.com. Joining Range Bank is shaping a brighter future for local schools. For more details about the 2023 school supply drive or to make a donation, visit rangebank.com. Range Bank, a bank for local schools. Member FDIC.
Connery Sports, located at 617 North Stevenson in Iron Mountain, is your one-stop shop for all your sports collectible needs. We buy, sell, and trade all things sports with a great selection of new and old cards, sports memorabilia, and autographed collectibles. We also carry autographed photos, jerseys, footballs, and baseballs, as well as apparel from the NFL, MLB, NBA, and NHL. Stop by and see for yourself. Connery Sports on North Stevenson in Iron Mountain.
Summer has arrived in the UP, and everything feels new and fresh. Now it's the best time to get inspired and get out there. Take advantage of all the events, fairs, festivals, and parades that make the UP so great. WZMQ 19 News and Weather, getting you ready for Summer Fun 2023. Live and local 19 News, weeknights at 6 and 11.
We believe in patriotism. We believe in our country. For 100 years, veterans have been impacting our nation through the American Legion. Learn more at legion.org/webelieve.
Local news and weather 24/7, whenever you need it. WZMQ 19 News is on the world's #1 streaming platform, Roku. You're watching the award-winning WZMQ 19 News, live at
On Insights, we're continuing our back to school theme, focusing on your child's health. Children are, of course, excited to reunite with friends and teachers and embark on new learning adventures, and it's essential to prioritize their well-being, and that includes immunizations, proper backpack wearing, and sleep. Joining us tonight from Aspirus Health is Andrew Tate, a physician tonight.
Hey, thanks for asking me to come. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So let's first talk about the importance of setting a sleep schedule. Why is having a sleep schedule so important for a child's health?
Oh my gosh, sleep's really important for kids because there's so much learning going on at school that all the information that's actually being gotten into them during the school day. They need to be rested and alert and awake to actually get to be ready for school. Current recommendations for kids need anywhere from 8 to 12 hours of sleep, depending upon the age group. The younger kids need more sleep. The older adolescents and teenagers need a little less sleep. But if you can shoot for 10 hours on average for the entire group, you're in a ballpark range there.
Yeah, I know a lot of kids are going back to school within like the next week or two. When should parents start to set that sleep schedule and move off of the late night summer sleep schedule?
Now. Start working on it now. It makes it a whole lot easier to actually get them back into a normal sleep schedule by the time the day before school starts. And you avoid a lot of less parent-kid confrontations about, Mom, it's only 8 o'clock now, and that kind of thing.
Yeah. Let's talk about immunizations. We have heard that, especially in the state of Michigan, that childhood immunizations heading into the school year are down as opposed to recent earlier years. What is the importance of having your child vaccinated before they head to school?
Immunizations, and there's just a whole bunch of data on immunizations in regards to how good they are in regards to preventing diseases and illnesses. Of course, the tetanus and the and the pertussis and the meningitis and the influenza and the chicken pox. All that information's out there, and you get your kid immunized, you protect them against getting the illness. But also there's something called herd immunity, which you also, if your child doesn't have it, there's less chance that you're going to that child's going to be not going to be able to give it to somebody else. So parents, please get.
John Zotto has big news. We've moved. Don't worry, we didn't go far. And it's still John Zotto, which means clean cars and great service. Come see for yourself. John Zotto Marquette.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Blakely. Tonight,
October 2022, WZMQ launches the UP's newest local news. The 19 News team takes a fresh, innovative approach focused on solutions and live and local reporting. Less than a year later, WZMQ 19 News is already winning, honored with the MAB's Best Local Newscast Award. But our greatest honor is earning your trust every day. Thank you from all of us at WZMQ 19 News.
Diamonds. I'd make my nest out of diamonds.
I'd never eat another worm in my life.
Oh, yep. One ticket and we could be sitting on a gold mine.
The Powerball jackpot. It's all anyone can talk about.
It's back. At the speed of light and a cloud of dust, back to school time is here. Get ready with the information you need. Health requirements, teacher prep, dress code, safety and shopping tips for a healthier and safer school year. Back to school week, all week at 6 and 11 on WZMQ 19 News. Back to school week is brought to you by Range Bank, member FDIC.
Your one place for everything Caribbean is on One Caribbean Television. Visit our website to subscribe and download our app. Watch One Caribbean Television anytime, anywhere, live or on demand on your TV, phone, tablet, or computer.
When the sun's out.
Things that get us excited?
Sunscreen.
Who gets excited about sunscreen? Give me that sunscreen! Woo!
The fun's out.
Oh, give me that SPF 30, SPF 50, SPF 70!
On Pictionary.
Pictionary, weekdays at 7 on WZMQ CBS.
At John Zotto, we love our new location because it lets us serve you better. Now we can service your car and detail it so it's super clean. Come see for yourself. John Zotto Marquette.
This is home. Harbor Fest is well into its second night, bringing some rock music to Marquette's Matson Lower Harbor Park. WZMQ's Mitchell Reif is down there now. Mitch, it was a little bit rainy earlier tonight. How's the festival holding up now?
Yeah, Sarah, it was a little bit rainy, but you know what? The clouds have been slowly clearing, and I'm hoping we get some sunshine. I'm here with Brooke Quinn. She's volunteering with the beer tent. Brooke, tell me a little bit about what you get at the beer tent.
Well, you can get a variety of things at the beer tent. You can get our local beers. You can get seltzers, wine, pretty much whatever you want. We can pretty much sell it.
That's amazing. What's been the most common drink that people are kind of gravitating towards?
I should say, at least for the beer side, we have our local Harbor Fest that we're selling right now, and then that's special to the Harbor Fest, obviously. And then we have our summer shandy and cider, actually, that we're selling too.
We've had some pretty loud music, as you can probably hear here. Brooke, what's been a fan favorite around town? We just heard Crazy Train a little bit ago. What's been a fan favorite?
Honestly, this band right here. We have a lot more coming up, so if you're not here, please come down here and enjoy the live music. But yeah, these guys are awesome.
Brooke, what's been your kind of favorite thing around town here? Around Harbor Fest, every year it happens, it brings the community in, kind of excitement.
Honestly, it's just the family friend event, just bonding with all of my Rotarians and just volunteers who aren't part of the club yet. It's a good feeling, kind of fun.
It's a good time to have a community event. It's amazing.
Oh yeah.
Sarah, we'll have more at 11:10 Central, but just if you are at home, definitely make your way down to HarborFest. This year is an amazing time for some loud music here at HarborFest. I'm Mitchell Reif for WZMQ 19 News in Marquette.
All right, Mitchell, thank you very much. Also at HarborFest tomorrow is a friendly tournament featuring a Midwest favorite. The Superior Alliance for Independent Living is hosting its third Battle of the Boards Cornhole Tournament. It starts tomorrow at noon and ends when the bracket is complete. And all the proceeds from the event will go to Sale's 1 in 5 campaign, which provides money for SPAR, UP Vets Served, Sled Hockey UP, Assistive Technology, and Home Safety.
Cornhole tournament's going to be a lot of fun. The money rose is going to go to a good cause. It's hopefully going to be more fun than competitive, but competitive as well because there are cash prizes on the line.
17 teams are competing in the battle tomorrow. First place will receive $200, second place $150 to the team with the best sportsmanship. Also tomorrow, a Marquette County Speedway is transforming into a car enthusiast's paradise. For the second year in a row, the Sand Speedway and Marquette County Drivers Association are teaming up to present the Car Meet and Swap Expo. Over 80 cars of all types are expected to be at the event, coming from all over the UP and even northern Wisconsin. The event is free to attend and will offer more than just some cars on display.
Live music, we're going to have food trucks, we're going to have a swap meet as well, so feel free to bring any old parts or things that you want to try to haggle or barter with, and we're going to be having it all on the track at Sand Speedway.
The Speedway gates open at 10 a.m. tomorrow with the show starting at noon. And the first ever Marquette Summer Craftacular is coming to town this weekend. The Craftacular will be held at the Lakeview Arena in Marquette tomorrow and Sunday, starting at 10 a.m. each day. The show will be filled with local and regional vendors ready to sell their homemade items. Vendors will be selling anything from jewelry to antiques, with bakers, artists, and crafters all sprinkled in.
New faces in this event, a lot of vendors that normally follow me, but there is a lot new in this particular show. So come on out, support your locals, and come have some fun.
Food vendors like Lucky Dogs, 906 Chippers, and Mad Dog and Eddie's will also be serving food throughout the weekend. Entry into the show will only be at the front entrance, and it costs $3 for ages 11 and older. 10 and under get in for free. We have some more scattered rain and possible storms moving through tonight, and then our weekend is looking clear and dry. Ariane has the outlook on the way next.
Tonight, hundreds of thousands without power in the Midwest after deadly storms. We're tracking severe weather around the country and a utility company under scrutiny as Maui officials investigate the fires. And the kids he used to drive to school are now getting married by him on the CBS Evening News.
WZMQ 19 News keeps on growing. We have current job openings, including account executive, multimedia journalist reporter, and part-time director, videographer, editor. Join Team 19. For more information and to apply, click on WZMQ19.com/careers. WZMQ 19, CBS and Me TV for the Upper Peninsula. This is home.
When the sun's out.
Things that get us excited?
Sunscreen.
Who gets excited about sunscreen? Give me that sunscreen! Woo!
The fun's out.
Oh, give me that SPF 30, SPF 50, SPF 70!
On Pictionary.
Pictionary, weekdays at 7 on WZMQ CBS.
They captivated the nation. 9.9 million watched the game. Now the ladies of the LSU basketball team take on the Jennifer Hudson Show. It just feels good to be celebrated. And they got that ring.
I didn't think it was going to be as big as a situation as it was. I see Angel, she talk trash on the court all the time.
The Jennifer Hudson Show, Monday at 5 on WZMQ TV CBS, followed by 19 News at 6. WZMQ 19 News, live and local news, first warning weather, exclusive interviews. Named Best Newscast by the Michigan Association of Broadcasters. Make the switch to WZMQ 19 News. Watch WZMQ 19 News wherever you are, whenever you're ready. Subscribe to the 19 News channel on YouTube.
Temps still in the 60s and even 70s right now before we see them drop down into the 50s. Taking a look at what's going on with the precipitation, most of it along the Lake Michigan coastline, and that's going to continue just for another hour or so. Retro days this Saturday in Republic. Looks like we've got some sunny conditions. Those temperatures a little bit chilly, but have a blast anyway, right? It's the end of summer. 7-day outlook for Escanaba. We've got decreasing clouds tomorrow. Will be dry into the weekend. 50% chance of showers there on Monday, and then we'll dry up on Tuesday. I know this made the rounds all over social media today. Did y'all see the bear that was in downtown Marquette? Maybe. Oh, thank you again, Donkers, for letting us share this footage. I think we have a new reporter, Sarah.
The bear reporter. Hey, we'll take him on staff. That's all the time we have for now. We'll see you back here tonight at 11:10 Central.